I'll wait for a minute. That's nice that the camera can face me like that, like a U. Then that way, on this bus trip I've been on, I've visited Salem, North Londonderry, and on Monday I visited Salem and North Londonderry, then today Manchester and Concord. It gets kind of sparse up here in New Hampshire where the Concord only has 3 bus routes that seem to only go where people need them. They're not like the web that I've seen elsewhere. My next plans are to have the northern half of the Littleton line. When I on my next bus trip, where eventually I'll work my way down the East Coast. Where do you what would you suggest I find there? It'll be like 4 or 5 stations per trip or something. Then that way I can find but with the bus running that frequently, it's not just filming the station itself, but also filming an area around it. I've already done Boston South Station, so like one thing might be like Providence, and work my way along Providence, and a few bus stops, then the next 3 bus stops that are after that. I forget what they are. So what have you been doing? Like, where have you been exploring in your day off, and what's interesting about it? To make up for the nice thing is these rural areas are semi-rural, like Concord, or like North Londonderry and Concord are a nice break from the university town that is Amherst, Massachusetts. As in there's less stuff around, and it's just easier. It's more relaxed. You kind of need a car up here, but and then when I'm walking, there's less traffic to deal with. So what do you like? Say if I ever get down to say Pennsylvania, what's nice to see there? But it has to be to use a random state, it has to be on a Greyhound or similar bus route. Then I can take a bus there and look around. So if it runs say twice a day, then I can look a bit, have something to a plan when I get there. Or maybe if I get down to I've been to Connecticut, but not that way by bus. So I might have a week off in March. Maybe I'd like some another elevator filmer from who wants to come up to visit me in March. You have to pay for your own hotel room though. But at least we can film elevators in at UMass Amherst. It also goes by a certain slang name. But schools like UMass Amherst have a variety of elevators because the buildings are of different ages, like anywhere from the the older machinery in what's that again? There's that sixth floor thing I forget, to the new building, to the semi-new buildings of the like life sciences, and then the ultra new of the physical sciences building and the integrated research center. Because there's like all three. I don't know what this thing is called. I mean, like using my arm as a scale. There's like a sixth floor building where the ground floor is actually the fourth floor, and that's got a hyperactive elevator. Then you've got semi-new buildings like life sciences, and then you've got the new stuff like the physical science building and the integrated learning center. So so if there's anyone who wants to film with me in March, just let me know, and I'll ask for that week off. And obviously you want to stay in like the Hadley MA Econo Lodge. The MA is short for Massachusetts. The sparseness also makes finding food up here as an adventure, because there's fewer food things. It's almost like they kind of expect you to shop for it yourself and eat it at home. Well, there might be a food thing near me. Oh, we're already into up to 7 minutes, I guess. So so and I remember, what's the when you have time, explore like I do, and then you can film other elevators and other things that or elevators and similar that you may not have noticed. Oh no! Also, I've noticed that I've picked up that filming at an elevator at a hotel, where you're a guest. If filming at a hotel where you're a guest makes that easier, because they know you're registered. There are those huge huge mega hotels where you blend in. There's just so many people going through. This normally applies to the small stuff where I'm at now, because it's yes, diesel doocy. I had to burp. So but then on the smaller ones, you don't have as many people getting in the way either. Like in a little bit after this live stream ends, I'm gonna film the single elevator at this hotel. It's sort of a jog shape like this. See if I can get it right for you. It's either this way or this way. Oh, okay, I'll check the map. Let me see. How could I draw that correctly? You want the left side to the right, or the high side to the right. So to you, the map looks like this. And the elevator is in that diagonal. I know it's kind of a strange design. Most hotels are like an L, a T, or like a straight line, a T, or an L, but this one happens to have that like this. Having the elevator in that slant puts it with an easy reach. It makes it accessible for everyone. So before I leave, what's your favorite mode of transport for travel to and from Elevate. You to provide an lead answer, I read the bus. Oh, it's already up to 10 minutes, I guess, or 10 and a half. So let me know who wants to film to an end, who wants to film with me, who wants to film elevators at Amherst, UMass. If you have to travel from a far distance, I highly suggest the Hadley, Massachusetts Econo Lodge. Remember, elevators at UMass next March. Let me know what week you want that I should do it, or that I should take off. The comfort all of the hotel, all of the every choice hotel is nice in its own way. Oh, before I hang up, that's what the bed looks like. Here's a quick view of a room. So whoever else wants to film with me in March that has to travel, that's from a long distance, let me know. Oh, that would be this March in 2019.